Pisces, hi. I'm going to do a general love reading today for you, and I'm going to be using the Llewellyn deck. Just to let you know, there will be an extended that you can find in the box below, and I also am open now for personal readings, and you'll find that information also in the box below. All right, so let's get started here. As I say, I'm going to be using the Llewellyn deck, and I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross layout. Let's see what comes up for Pisces general love reading. So I like to do the whole layout first so that I can kind of see the context, even though sometimes I still focus on something and miss something with my first view. All right, let's go on this. Pisces, let's see what's out there for you. All right, I'll be drawing some oracle cards too at the end of the reading from the universe. So we've got the Six of Pentacles here. Nice card. So the Six of Pentacles is guiding this reading. And the Six of Pentacles is sharing knowledge, sharing, feeling that sense of putting out, like, I always think, okay, I used to work with artists, and a lot of artists were afraid to put their art out, whether, say they were a painter, and all their paintings were in their studio, and they were piling up on the walls, and, they'd have them all in their houses or apartments, but none of them were actually out of their possession. And so they were, not sharing their voice or their creativity or their message or whatever with the rest of the world. And that's why I feel this card is guiding you now. Like you've got all of this wealth inside you, and now it's time for it to come and be shared, these resources shared and put out into the world. So that's where I see guiding you. And now above you've got the Chariot, which is interesting there because, as I say, this card, the Chariot, denotes that it's time, that now is the time for action. Action is over you now, the energy of feeling like the time is here. So it's divine timing, for one thing. And so up till now, accumulating, maybe perfecting, maybe feeling confident enough that you've come to a place with your creative or your ideas and stuff that now they can come out. Anyway, it's lining up now, as I say. So the Chariot is going, yeah, come on, and we're ready. Let's get it going. And then the Seven of Cups is at your base. So you have a lot in a lot of areas that are going to be activated right now. A lot of things that in your being, in your mind, in your heart that have begun in different areas of your life. So it may be, for instance, a creative idea, but then it may also be a new career path, but then it may also be a song as well as a writing, or it could be, you know what I'm saying? So it's in different areas of your life that I see you emerging now, and it's already at your base, so it's already begun. But now, as I say, I see the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot saying it's going to be activated now and put out there. And with the Queen of Cups in your immediate past, once again, the kings and queens are not a denotation of gender. They're more of a divine male and female energy within. So the Queen of Cups, I think, is a divine energy from within you. I think it's a nurturing energy. It's a creative energy. It's a mature energy in that regard, because it is a queen, and so it is a mature energy. So in the recent past, I kind of feel like that has been your identification, or who you are, and kind of where you've been coming from in terms of nurturing. Now nurturing yourself and others. And as I say now, I see that shifting to the Queen of Cups being then sharing some of that with other people outside of your, yourself. The Priestess is over you with the Judgment card. So you've come to a place, there's a turning point now in your life, as I see in the Judgment card. It's a rebirth card. It's a turning place where you've reached a certain pinnacle, a certain place where now you can contemplate and kind of feel a sense of satisfaction in that you've come in from the war, or come in from the battle, or come in from, your life for a bit, and had time to ponder and think, okay, where do I take this next? What do I build on next? And as that's happening, as you can see, there's light in the tunnel here, and the hangman is showing in the background. So different perspectives are being offered to you now, starting to see the next stage or the next cycle of your life in a different way than how you saw the last cycle, which was, kind of more around the Queen of Cups. And then you've got the Priestess there. And so this is the High Priestess. This is the intuitive energy. Now, maybe your own intuition, or it could be the intuition of people in your life as well, where timing, once again, as I said, the Chariot is divine timing. And so with the Judgment and the rebirth on you, and also the High Priestess. So this next stage of your life is definitely intuitively, organically unfolding for you. The Seven of Cups, as I said, is all parts of your life are being affected by this. So there's a sense of newness, a sense of rebirth, with the Judgment. And so it's kind of an exciting time. It's a time to, create and see what comes out, because it's all brand new kind of thing, with a different perspective even. And in your near future, we've got the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so for the Six of Cups, I see a card here of dreams and people from your childhood being brought back, dreams, plans, ideas, creative force, coming back from a time when you were going, oh, this is what I really want to do when I grow up, kind of thing. Every child, you ask them, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I think what you shared with people and those around you, and is that what I really want to do is blah, 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 blah. And now with the Chariot coming, the timing is right for you to actually, move on that. And I think you're sharing it with somebody also, possibly from your childhood, that you have used as a confidant and, told all along, and maybe even beginning to create it. So it could be a family member, could be a friend, could be, somebody that's still with you. You've got the Four of Cups then showing. And so I think up until now, there was a sort of, along with the Six of Cups, kind of an idea. Remember I said you got this, the hangman in your rebirth, so different perspectives. Well, different perspectives, because since you were a child, things have shifted, in the outside world. And now looking at what you wanted to do as a child, maybe had certain limitations or certain concepts attached to it that you thought, this is how it's going to happen. This is how, when we're children, we think, oh, one day I'm going to be, a teacher, and this is where I'm going to go, and this is how I'm going to teach. And then by the time you get to be an adult and you go through university and you become a teacher, everything has changed. So the dream is the same. It's just a different version and a different way that it's going to be presented. And that's what I see as the Four of Cups. I think there's a realistic opportunity being offered to you in terms of potential opportunity. So how this could happen. So looking at your dreams, your Three of Cups here, and then the Fourth Cup kind of coming down in a more realistic way. Now, with the three that you were always looking at, thinking, this is my dream, this is what I want to do, you had a certain mindset. This is how I want to do it, and where I want to do it, and who I want to do it with. And then and now this Fourth Cup is coming down. It's kind of crashing through that and saying, yeah, but wait a minute, what about this? This is now a possibility. This is now a possibility. It's like, no, I wanted to do it this way. But once you actually don't resist this and go like, hey, wait a minute, remember, new perspective with the rebirth card on you, this might actually work. This will make my dreams come true. This will actually get my dreams out there. And then you've got the Emperor, and I think this is like, once again, the system and the people around you have matured, and there's a bigger possibility in the world today than there was before. And it's like if you want to use this as the universe card, the universe has created and evolved into society and what's available. So like I say, if you were going to be a teacher, now there's the possibilities of doing it this way or doing it over here or doing it, whatever. And that's where the emperor and their wisdom come in, because the emperor is in charge of the whole empire. And the whole empire is a lot vaster than you would have imagined back then. So I think that's, and then you've got the Page of Wands. So it's like, okay, I'm going to wait now. I'm ready. I'm on my path. I'm going to follow all this new stuff that I do hear that it's time. And now I'm just kind of holding and waiting to see where my path leads. Okay. And it's like you're holding, what you want to share close to your heart and ready to do that sharing. In your subconscious, you've got the Seven of Wands, which is like you're, as a child, when you first conceived, as I say, of, your dream, and now where you are now is you're much more capable of being able to navigate the different paths and the different aspects and the different kinds of things, because a life path now has other things attached to it, like, okay, will I be able to make a living? Can I, prosper? Will this, not only fulfill my heart and my creativity, but will it be a life for me? Can I create that? So all of this stuff is kind of coming at you. And now you're going, okay, let's take all these into consideration. Take care of this, and then I can take care of that. Yep. And then I see that. Yep. Then I see that. And so you're able to create a much vaster finished product, so to speak, than you would have if you were just concentrating on the what and not like every aspect connected to it. In your environment, you have the Strength card. So as you move onto this path, and as I say, the Chariot, which is also, run by a horse, so it does have action, as this has action as well. And as this action's coming in, it's like, whoa, it's like giving you the faith in yourself and the belief in yourself that you can conquer and be able to handle now what comes at you. Whereas it maybe at one point it's like, oh my God, how am I going to deal with, all of that? Now it's like you're getting the strength given to you to be able to help you, navigate and move into overcoming any challenges that may appear as you're moving along. The position of what you want, you've got the Two of Cups. Now, in this case, I see the Two of Cups because of what you're leading into with the Six of Pentacles, sharing this knowledge and working with other people. I see this as a divine partnership of equality, of giving and taking and sharing. And that may be in regards to, as I say, what you're moving out towards and what your childhood dream was. And then I see the Knight of Cups here in the outcome. And the Knight of Cups is, all right, I'm going to, move with it. I'm ready to go. All right, I'm going to expand a bit on some of these cards in the extended reading in this final row here and just see where the Knight of Cups is taking you, who the Two of Cups might be, and, where the strength is coming from. And I'm going to draw an oracle now. This is from the universe, and the card is Risk. The risk is one of the sacred journey markers. So when risk is asked of you, it means that you're on your path, that you're on the way. This is like a marker to let you know, yes, this is the path for you. And as I say, at this point in time, even though it came from a long time ago with this, and even though it's new, you have the Emperor here to help with the risk. You have the ability to deal with things that are coming your way in terms of challenges around what you want to unfold. And you have the ability to wait and take it slow and see as things unfold. So you're in a really good, and you've got the Strength card as well, you're in a really good position to now take the risks that are being asked of you as you move into all these new areas of your life. All right, and in a position of what you're asking for is like a partnership as well. So the wisdom that you have and the intuition that you have that's on you now with this new perspective, now I can take the risks. I can do this, and I can start putting my creativity in my heart more out there, to share with other people. All right, Pisces, thanks very much, and I'll be doing the extended, and I'll see you next week.